Whew. Gosh, it's warm in my office today. Alrighty, I think we are back and set up, back on ARK. I have missed ARK. I'm in a good mood to play some ARK, do some dinoing, see how long that good mood lasts before something terrible comes and eats all my favorite stuff, and I'm sad again. So, I added some signs here so we could kind of like track some goals rather than just ambling around like a lunatic, which is how I usually do. Oh, my chibi can stand on railings. That's so cute. I didn't realize he can stand on railings. What if I go... Oh, no, he's in the water now. If I go back to here, does he just appear? How did I get him on the railing? I have no clue how I got him on the railing. Life's great mystery. How did my chibi get on the railing? Anyway. Yeah, so that was the first thing. I completely missed the Easter event, and we've killed like a bunch of alphas, and I was getting a bit stressed out by it. So I added a mod that allows us to craft chibis. And I crafted a couple, and they're all ugly as hell. Look at the unicorn chibi. I ended up making 3 unicorn chibis because they're random. Look how ugly this thing is. It is hideous. It is actively disgusting. So... Oh, I had to download it from the mod page. Oh, well, I missed the event, so I was like, I want a chibi. So I downloaded a mod that lets me make chibis. And the only one I found that I like the look of is the car chibi. So we've got a little car chibi. So he is called Note, and he will follow us around for the rest of our adventure. I'm gonna keep off the like. Yeah, those unicorn chibis are something. Right, so today we've got to build the Dinotherium breeding hall, which is over there. We've got to build our main house, which is here. We've got to set up our crops, which are in the greenhouse that we built last time. We want to tame a male carno and a male megatherium. If I turn this off, that would be helpful, because we have the female of both of those, and we have the breeding halls ready for them, but we don't have any males. I'd like to tame a frog, like a better frog, and I want to test whether or not we can do the swamp cave with scuba gear. And I found a Quetzal, so I would like to tame that. So there's, you know, quite a few things, especially since I still haven't tamed a Quetzal on ASA, because they've changed some stuff about how Quetzals work, and apparently they don't get angry over rare flowers anymore. Full scuba, you can go in the swamp cave. Well, we'll give it a go later. I'm not sure if they've changed that. I do remember doing it though, so it's less a test and more of a let's go do it. But since we have a chibi and we have Hades, there is an alpha right here. So let's start off with this. Rhino is a bit advanced. Well, our Rhino died last time, and I haven't found another, so... Unfortunately. Like, I'm kind of sad that we haven't managed to find another Rhino, but I've been flying around the swamp, and I just haven't seen any. So... Just one of those things. We'll see one when we see one. We can't rush it into existence. It'll either exist or it won't exist. It's kind of that simple. I'm going to mark this frog. Watch my frog be not there anymore. Do I fly through the redwoods? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to be brave. Or foolish. Choose. You can pick for me. But I'm going to fly through the redwoods. I haven't seen many Thylas this playthrough so far, so I'm going to just risk it. You know, we're 1,000 meters away. I can't be bothered going around. But... As for Quetzals, I'm not sure how we're going to tame the Quetzals, to be honest. I know we can make them land with honey by like dropping honey on them, and then they'll follow the honey down. I know that honey attracts things, so maybe we could use honey. We could grapple onto them, but I'm not sure if that works in ASA. We can try it. We can make some grapples and some parachutes and try and grapple onto them. So that might work. But rare flowers definitely don't work. So if rare flowers don't work, it's going to either be tappy and whistle it to attack, or grapple onto it and hope for the best. Those are going to be our only options. Tappy and whistle it to attack might. We'll try that second. If we can't grapple, onto it, then we'll try the tappy. You're halfway through Scorched Earth. Yes, I'm really looking forward to. Oh, there's that Thyler I said don't exist. What level is it? 50. I need you for tribute. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I need tribute. I was gonna say, like, I haven't seen many Thylers at all, so I'm gonna take that opportunity while we've got it. Level 15 Thyler is a single bite for a bit of tribute. Okay. Can we grab this frog? Or has it stopped existing? This is going to be the big question. But no, I'm really looking forward to Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth, Manticore. I've never done the Manticore with anything other than wyverns, so I'm really looking forward to doing it with not wyverns. Okay. Crocodile. Frog! I see frog! I see frog! Are you the right frog? I missed the frog. Frick. Oh god, crocodile's on me. Might be... Do you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We're risking it. We're going on the Barry. Did you just stop nibbling my RG? That's so rude. Right, let's go in on the Barry. It's just easier. I was gonna pick the frog up and just leave, but... See a frog. Are you the right frog? No, you're a level 10 frog. There was a 145 frog here. And if it stopped existing, I'm going to cry. No. Right, that's the level 10. I'm going to kill it just so I don't get confused. Yeah, I've had the worst frog luck. Every time I find a good frog and save it for stream, it's just not here when I get back. My frog luck is just terrible. I think it's because things do kill them. Like, those Sarkos probably ripped it to bits. Oh, I don't think it's here anymore. We'd be able to see it. I think we'd be able to, like, see it jumping up and down and stuff. They're not super sneaky. It's so terrible. Oh, God. Do you know what? I'm angry. I'm quite mad about this, actually. That is the second 100 plus frog I have found. Decided to save until stream, and then it's just not been here when we get back. And I don't understand how they are all just dying. How are the 145s dying, but the level 10 ones are still freaking running around? Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. He lives! He lives! Beautiful orange bastard, he lives. Is he top running already? No, don't go to the swamp. Stuff will hurt you. Oh, he's asleep. Okay. We need... Do we have any raw prime meat? Yes, but there's a Sako right there that's made of more raw prime meat. Stop trying to death roll me, bad crocodile. Come on, come on. I need to feed you to a frog. Toad thing. Oh, finally. Finally, we might actually have a good frog. I saw my chibi then, and my soul left my body because I thought it was something attacking me. I absolutely panicked upon seeing my own chibi just then. Oh, that's gonna take some getting used to. Okay. 18% from 2, so I think we're fine. Do we just leave him, or do we guard? I think we could probably guard him. We could probably guard him. Oh, that's a female. I don't know what our current frog is. Like, I know we tamed like a level 50 frog a few streams ago. I'm not sure if that's a male or a female. Hopefully it's a male. If it's a male, then we get those breeding straight away. And we actually might have a good frog to go into the swamp cave with at some point. Could potentially get a chem bench up and running soon, so we'll be able to get gas masks made, so we don't have to rely on scuba. Yeah, I know I should probably carry the spikes with me, but I just don't. They take so much weight. And I don't know, I just prefer to travel light. I like risking it. I like the chance that stuff's gonna go wrong. It makes it more exciting for me. Like, the more I over prepare in ARK, the less fun I have a lot of the time. So the more traps I build, the more spikes I bring with me, the less of a fun time I have. I kind of like ARK just being a messy experience. Another frog. Another little orange frog. Ooh! Ooh! Male 95. Did we pick that up? Oh, no, it's female. Oh, if it was male, I'd have picked it up, but it's female. Oh, what's hitting me? Oh, baryonyx, okay. Oh shit, I hit a dimorph in the swamp. That's a death sentence. Oh no, there's only 2. Fine. Panicking. Right, 75%. If that's like a level 10 male... It's a level 10, but it's female. That's frustrating. I'm aware there are species of frogs that can like change their biological sex to help reproduction. Someone just banged on something and it set my dog right off. So I apologize for that. Someone knocked on next door's door and, you know, German Shepherd decided that he must protect everyone and everything from everyone and everything. Whereabouts are we? Oh, that's a whistle, not a map. Oh, we're really near the starting area. Actually, we're really near the Quetzal that I want to tame. There's a male Quetzal just over there that is going to be the first Quetzal we try and tame. There's 2 Quetzals. Oh, there's 2 that I've found so far. Anyway, I found 2 Quetzals on the map. One's a male, one's a female. The male is really low level, so we're gonna tame him as a bit of like an experiment to see if we can figure out how Quetzal taming works and see what works for us and whatnot. But the female's the good one. She's the one we're gonna have to like try and get the tame to be good with. We don't care about the taming efficiency on the male, but we do on the female. Alright, let's pick up our frog and let's get home. That went a lot smoother than I thought, considering at first I thought the frog might not exist anymore. Can I have a look what stats the frog came out with, actually? Frog got 42... The frog has 51 in health and 42 in melee. 45 in carry weight. So, frogs don't get speed score or oxygen score, so their stats are really high. But in ASE, they did get a speed score. So does that mean frogs have just been buffed since ASE? Like, are they just better now? Because their points are less distributed than they used to be? Broom of the boss with frogs. Don't tempt me. I hate Megatherium. Don't tempt me. I'd come out of it with a lot of cementing paste. How good would the frogs have to be? Frogs aren't that strong, I don't... Oh, God. Don't. I'm tempted now. I'm so tempted now. I think the frogs would need a lot of mutations, though. Like, a lot. I don't think they're that strong, really. How much does Yao want to spend watching frogs boink? That's the question. How much time am I willing to invest in this? Getting a good BP would matter, yeah. Once we've bred a perfect baby from this and we've got it imprinted, we'll be able to tell roughly how much health they have, how much damage they do, that sort of stuff. But it looks like the one we've got here only has 2k health, which just... at 51 points, 2k health, that's not enough for a boss fight, not even close. They'll get absolutely rolled. Sadly. They'd need one hell of a blueprint. Egg. Any of these Brontos decent? No. I have two really good female Brontos, or male Brontos. I have two really good Brontos of the same sex. I'd like another one to sort of start breeding them together with, just in case we do see a Rhino, and then we can actually breed a decent one. Is that a good bear? No. We might want a lot of honey later, so I'm kind of on the lookout for a bear. Have not seen any good bears for a really long time. What is that? Oh, it's a terror bird with a little orange beak. That's cute. I think I've never seen them be calm and walk slowly. That's why I was so confused about what it was, because it was a terror bird and it wasn't charging after something and screaming in anger. It just puzzled me for a second. What is this thing? Why is it so calm? Right. So we managed to get our frog really quick. We can get those breeding, set that up. That's great. But what we need then is we've got the carno. I found a decent carno that we're going to tame, so we'll tame that. There's also, we need to go find a male Megatherium. I just haven't found any of those at all yet. And then there's a little bit of building. And then if we can get the frogs bred up, we could do the swamp cave maybe. And we've got the Quetzals to tame. The Quetzals are going to be a pain, to be honest. Not super looking forward to taming the Quetzals. Right, let's see if we can find our frog. Original frog. Not here. I put it in this. Ah, they're both female, so we are going to need to get a male frog at some point. Right. Right, that's kind of... Okay. You built where Kale... Oh, really? It's a nice spot. It's just a big open spot to build in, isn't it, Ice? Like, I couldn't find a big flat enough place, so I just went for this. Because it's relatively big and relatively flat. Okay. Quetzal taming. Let's repair this crossbow. I don't think Quetzals need darts. I think it's just preferred. Let's repair this crossbow. I'm going to be really sad if it turns out Quetzals need darts. And let's get grapple. Let's make two grapples should do. 2 grapples. And then a parachute. Let's get a parachute. Then let's get another crossbow for the... no. Yeah. Let's get another crossbow for the grapples. Just because it'll make me feel better. What's the durability on these two? This one's got much better durability. Alright. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go grapple onto this crossbow. Let's go parachute into this slot here. Let's go you there. Let's load this up. And let's go see if this works. Because I genuinely don't know if this is going to work or not on a Quetzal. But if it does... Oh, wait, no. We want berries. Quetzals require berries. We need a berry tame of some sort. I almost forgot how much Quetzals want berries. What do we have that can harvest berries? Bronto with a saddle, that'll do. Bronto with a saddle is slightly okay at harvesting berries. Is there a low level Quetz to try? There is. There is. Our male Quetz is low leveled. So, yes, Quetzals eat meat, but we need berry tame for the narcotics. Quetzals need all the narcotics. Are you male? Oh, I'm going to tame you later. That's handy. We just found our male Megatherium. He's just chilling right by our base. As long as no terror birds rip him to bits, it's all good. 15 doed. Which means, of course, by the time we get back, he will have been ripped to bits by terror birds. Because this is the way of ARK. When ARK updates to 5.5, your mods may break and some of your stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I've not seen any news about exactly when it's updating, but yeah, I am keeping an eye on any sort of progress for that. I'm hoping the performance increases that they're promising are real, because I would like to up my graphics settings a little bit and not lose too many frames, but I'll see it when, you know, I'll believe it when I see it. As for ARK being updated to 5.5 and having performance issues, I am skeptical. If rank is still on track, it'll be coming before the end. That'd be cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it wouldn't take me more than a few minutes to change everything over onto cryopods and whatnot. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. What's up with ARK just adding normal animals, first a cat, then a bison? Do you know what I think it is? I think it's because people are complaining about the really fantastical stuff. And, like, I can kind of get it. Because it must feel a little bit like they can't win. Do you know what I mean? Like, they add really fantastical stuff. People don't like it. They add cats. People don't like it. At a certain point, you must just be like, well, what do I fucking add then to make you people happy? But, you know. Alright, we're going to do it. We're going to drop. We're going to parachute. We're going to cryoball our RG. We're going to grapple onto this Quetz. I think that worked. Now, if I aggro it, do I immediately lose my grapple? That's the question. Yes. So I immediately lose my grapple upon aggroing it. I had a feeling that that's what was going to happen. Okay. Look at my little car thing just following me in the air. My little chibi. All right. So it's also the fantastical stuff being broken. Yeah, I get it. I get you. I agree with that. Some of the fantastical stuff has been just woefully overpowered. Alright, so. The grapple system does not work. The second we aggro the thing we're grappled to, we're no longer grappled to it, basically. So that's just not a possibility. So I am going to have to tame a Tappy, I think, in order to tame the Quetzal. Now, once I've tamed one Quetzal, I can probably use it to tame another Quetzal. But Desmodus? Which was the Desmodus the bat? Yeah, I think it was the bat, wasn't it? A Rhino would be really strong here because I could shoot off it, but I think it's gonna have to be a Tappy. The cats were taken from Atlas. See, I don't have a problem with them reusing Atlas stuff, because I know Atlas just gets no love. So if they already have models and, you know, like, all the programming made, and the creature's cool, and you can fit it into ARK, just do it. I got no problem with that, to be honest. Pyromanes are OP. I haven't used them yet. Like, I've tamed one when I was messing around on Aberration when it first came out, but I haven't used them yet. We're going to use Pyromanes for the Manticore, so I'm kind of curious to see how they do. Atlas got dropped on a soft spot. I have Atlas. I have Atlas. It's in my library. I don't think I've ever installed it. I think I bought Atlas and ARK at like the same time as part of a bundle or something years and years ago, and just never played either of them until I started playing ARK. You could try landing on the Quetz. Can you stand on animals? Wild creatures? Does that... I don't even know if that works. I don't even know if you can do that. I'm going to try and land on a Bronto here, and let's see. There's no pyramanes on Scorched Earth. What? I thought there were pyramanes on Scorched Earth. I planned many things around pyramanes being on Scorched Earth. God damn. That's not good. I mean, I'm on it, kinda. I fell off. Let me try again. Ah, I'm not doing a very good... Oh! I'm standing on a wild animal. Huh. Can you do that on a Quetzal? Does that work? All right, we need more. Yeah, I've seen them on Aberration, and I know that they're on the center. I got told that they were on Scorched, but oh, that's kind of sad if they're not actually on Scorched. I was hoping to use them on Scorched. Fuck. They're all at the bottom of the Wyvern Trench. All right, Ice Dragon says they are. They're in the Wyvern Trench. Ah, there we go. There we go. So if they do exist, they're just going to be an absolute bugger to tame then, if they're at the bottom of the Wyvern Trench. Right, I'm going to make a few more parachutes, and I'm going to try Jay's idea of just landing on the back of a Quetzal and hoping for the best. Because that just seems like fun, to be honest. If I make like 4 or 5 parachutes, we've got a couple of attempts at this. I reckon we'll manage it eventually. Are you going to tame them with no water? Can they be picked up by a... If they can be picked up by a wyvern, then I can just take them to water. I'm assuming that they can be picked up by a wyvern. There's a new cave there with what? Whoa! I didn't even know there was a new cave down there. Right. Yeah, carry them to the obelisks was honestly my plan. Oh, there's an explorer note in there as well. Oh. There's so much in these maps that, like, so much new stuff in the maps. Okay, I had a thought earlier. So I went down into the cave that we did last stream to get some more beetles, right? And I had a thought. How would Ark feel if there was no minerals, so no metal, no crystal, no obsidian outside of caves? If to get those resources you had to go in a cave. That would be... I would be up for a map that's just like... So no RG to get your metal. You have to go down into a cave and fight. I don't know. I think that would be kind of fun. I think that would be kind of a fun challenge in a map. I'm going to assume that a wyvern can be... A wyvern can carry a pyramane. Like... I see absolutely no reason why a wyvern could not carry a pyramane. OG item description for obsidian said it's found in caves. Yeah, like look at all this metal just everywhere. No, put it all in caves. Make people have to work for it. Make it so that to get your first medal, to make your first pick, you have to take your little shitty raptor into a cave and earn it. I don't know. I just think it'd be fun. You can science that. Thank you. I would really appreciate if you could test that for me. If wyverns cannot be carried, but there is a water cave, that is at least something. Sorry, if wyverns can't carry them, but there is a water cave, that is at least something. But it would be much easier if wyverns can just pick them up. Oh yeah, it would be an absolute bastard for progression if you could only get metal from caves, but I feel like Ark progresses a bit quickly anyway. Okay, where is our Quetzal? Because last time we saw it, it was around here. And we shot it, and it was going towards the redwoods, so I'm assuming it's somewhere between here and the marker I put down, but I can't see it. I refuse to believe that Quetzal has just vanished. I'm not accepting this. Okay. So, this is our Quetzal marker. I feel like it was flying towards the redwoods when it went out of render range earlier. So I think it should be between here and the redwoods. Wait, you think the Quetzal will head to 50-50? Like, it'll fly directly to the middle of the map for some reason? Which would be here. You stand corrected that Eye remains down there. That is good to know. Yeah, that is quite close to my base. Why on earth would they just fly to the middle of the map? That is so strange. I'm going to fly upwards and go over the redwoods then and see if we can look down. Alright, see you later, Jay. Because it disappeared around here. Wait, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Right. Now, how on earth do we land on this thing's back is going to be the question. Oh, shit. Not like that. Not like that. That's not how it's done. That is not how it's done. I feel like I didn't do a very good job there, though. We've got 4 more attempts. Where's my Quetzal gone? Where's my little Quetzal gone? What if we grapple to its back from above it, maybe? If we go to, like, here... Okay, I'm gonna jump now. Nope. So I'm jumping with not enough time, basically. I need to be further in front of it when I do my jump. Come here, Archie. I'd rather not touch the ground if I don't have to. Okay, okay, just watch me float slowly down into the swamp then, I guess. That works too. You could rescue me from this, you know, bird. You could rescue me. I can hear stuff below me. Bird does not give a fuck. There we go. Alright. Fly straight up and find this guy again. Parachute onto it. I feel like the parachute moves too slow. I think that's... I think I need to be a bit further in front of it when I drop. If this doesn't work, then it's going to have to be a tappy. But I think I need to be like... Where is it going? So if it picks a direction... So if I'm like here... I'm so nervous about just jumping. I jump from like... Here. Ah, oh, we touched it that time. We touched it. I don't know if this is doable. I don't know if you can sit on top of them like that. I'm gonna reload my crossbow. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and jump off. Because we've got 2... Right, well, we've got 2 parachutes left. Hear me out. So I'm gonna try and jump off. Grapple to the small of the thing's back. And then... If that doesn't work, we've got 1 more parachute to save us. So jump off, parachute, grapple to the small of its back. And then if that doesn't work, we have the last parachute to save us. Thoughts on wild baby griffins? That is unbelievably overpowered. Wild baby anything is really strong. Wild baby flyers is just bonkers. I don't know. I don't like that. I think that's too much utility, too easily to get. Griffins don't require saddles, right? So if you just cheese the parent, it's easier to kill things than it is to tame things. So if you just cheese the parents and get it killed, boom, you've got yourself a griffin. No, that's so strong. All right. So we're above him. We jump, we parachute. We grapple. We grapple, we grapple, we grapple. I kind of want to press space. No, I overshot it. No. Oh, I think that might work. I think there's a chance that works. Yes, I'm with you on that. Progression is already really quick, and baby flyers like that just... You'll slide off it. I don't know, I feel like there was a chance that might have worked, but I think we go for a tappy. I think for the sake of... What is that smell? Is my computer just burning? I can smell heat. And I think it's because the room is so warm and my computer is working really hard. Or it might be my wife's computer. Do you smell it, babe? Or is someone barbecuing something? That smells really like burning, though, doesn't it? Grapple to the RG and whistle it might work. Grappling to the RG and whistling to it might actually be the way, yeah. Right, let's go get a couple more grapples and we'll give it another try. It's either that or we get a tappy, but I haven't really seen any tappies. They're actually quite rare. I think what I'm smelling is someone having a barbecue, not my computer burning. Which is good, which is a good thing. What are you, a little green carno? Oh my god! Stop everything, stop everything, stop everything. We have a new goal. We have a new goal. Okay, let's get our stuff. Little green carno. He's getting tamed just because he's green. Like... I would not have looked at him twice if he was not green. What level is this Thyla? I don't like taking bleed damage here. 15, okay, that's fine. Just more interested in killing alphas now that we've got the chibi, you know, it just kind of makes sense. Right. Honestly, I could probably just tame... No, I'm not going to risk it. I was going to say I could just tank tame the carno, but I'd rather get traps. I'd rather do it properly. Okay, whereabouts is my base? How far away from my base? I always get this river, like, mixed up. I can never remember exactly whereabouts on this river I am. I think it's just over this corner. I'm gonna kill this this guy here for some prime. I probably should have feasted on the alpha, actually. But how much is he made of? Oh, he's got a nice... Wait, what are you? Surely you're not an alpha. No, just a level 20 carno. What? Dude, there's another 150 carno here. I need to get a body for it to eat, so it heals. Did you get an aggressive frog to track the quest? Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if the croc can just brute force tame a carno. What are the chances of that? Like, genuinely, what are the chances of that? That is so wild. Come here. No leaving. No running away. You're mine now. You're allowed to hit me. That's okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, see you later, man. Enjoy your food. 2 150 carnos. If we get some good stats off this, we have our breeding line ready. Okay, let's go. Oh shit, we don't need that much raw prime meat for it. Boom, raw prime meat. Alright, let's just go get the other one straight away. Let's just do it on Hades. I'm fine with this. Hades can manage it. I don't think anything is going to attack a carno out here. $200 meters away. I'm confident Hades can tank pretty much anything, so. All my dreams of Quetzals have just vanished right now. I want my carno breeding army up and running. And then we'll try the grapple to the RG strat for the Quet. You've chosen to be fed to a carno. Hope you understand this. Yeah, so once we've done this, we'll then try the grapple to the RG strat for the Quetzal. Happy Mother's Day. It's not Mother's Day in the UK. It's American Mother's Day today, but not British Mother's Day. Ours was a while back. I know this because I got told off because I forgot about it. Where is my level 150 carno? Where's my carno? They're not the same carno. No, they can't be the same carno because that one down there is female and the one we saw was male. Okay, we might have to do this on the Argent. Might have to locate it on the Argent. Cool. Love this random little bug I get sometimes where my thing just won't move. Oh! Scorpion, that's fine. Right. Where is he? He's bright green. He's around here somewhere. I know he is. That carno's eating at least. Okay, we saw this RG before we saw the carno. So we flew past the RG and then we saw the carno. It's not I refuse to believe it's the same carno. Am I an idiot? Have I seen one carno twice and thought it was 2 carnos? Is that possible? It was male. I'm convinced it was male. But I can't find it anymore. I'm gonna go up. And then we'll have a little look. Up this hill maybe a bit more? Further back towards the Quets, potentially? But then what's the point of me having the carno thing there? Alright, I think we flew down here. Past the metal. And then we got to here. And I saw a green carno. And I was like, ooh, green carno. And we looked at it. And it was 150. But it's just gone now. Get off the archer and run around on foot. It'll find you. I'm tempted, you know. Covers so much more ground, though. What is that? Is that baryonyx? Yeah, level 20 baryonyx. Okay, don't care about you. Terror birds, I think. Yeah, alright. Let's swing up. Back up through the trees. No, I'm convinced that they're different carnos. We saw one, and it was male, and it was green. And then we saw another, and it was female, but it was green. So maybe they are the same. I don't believe I'm that stupid, though. I can't believe I'm that stupid. I'm gonna just assume that they're the same tame, and I'm an idiot, I think, is the way to go here. There is no carno here. If there was a carno here, it would have got me by now. Something would have attracted it. I would have attracted it. It would be here by now. But it is not, so no carno. Alright, let's go check the one we're taming. Like we said, like he said, we'll walk there on foot just in case. Because if we're tasty to the carno might come out and play. If it even exists. Which I'm starting to think it doesn't. That RG, we saw that RG. Ooh, Monkey Man. Do you know what? Could you just not Argent, please? I'm like... Look, I'm in the middle of an existential crisis. Leave me alone. What level is this RG? Not very high level since we're absolutely crushing it. There we go. Okay. That is weird and frustrating because I am genuinely convinced. I'm gonna have to go back and like look at the recording, but I am genuinely convinced that the one we saw was male and this one here is a female, and I don't quite know what happened, but they seem to have the same level and the same color patterns. No, don't do it. There's just no need. Look, you're doing 0 damage to me, you absolute shit waffle. Right, do you know what? I'm not having a good time here, am I? Fuck this bloody forest. Come here, Archie. Oh, okay, now I've just made it way worse for myself when I get knocked off. 135 terabit. Cool. Cool. Okay. It is a green carno. But it's not as green. I don't believe it's the same one. I refuse. Nope, I'm going back in. I'm going back in. I don't believe it was the same one. And I don't think there's anything in this forest that could kill a 150 carno. I just don't. Nope, I refuse to believe it. Rhino names, obvious name, bug god, you can name it. Dionysus. Oh, the sap. Yeah, I like that. That's actually a cool like play on the theme of it. He was right here. I give up. No, I give up. We're going back to base. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not anymore. I don't know what's real and what's fake. My mind is playing tricks on me now. You alpha or just pack leader? Pack leader, okay. What is real, what is fake anymore? Who knows? I'm convinced that it was a 150 male carno, though. Led bugs to the tame. I don't think they're gonna touch it though. I mean, I can check on the taming thing. Tames in progress. Taming effectiveness 99%. Yeah, they're fine. It's fine. Is that a tappy there? No, it's a Serato tail. I saw the tail in the air and I thought it looked like a tappy's fin. Oh, I'm just having one of those days, aren't I? Oh, another alpha though. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take another alpha to kill. I like killing alphas. That makes up for it slightly. Serato dies first because it's a Serato and it will get involved and be annoying. Now the alpha. Gigabyte. Chomp. I love it. I absolutely love Dinosuchus. I haven't got any like cool stuff from alphas yet though. Kind of rubbish stuff actually. Take the Serato tooth. Take the arrows. And leave the rest behind. Somewhat flustered about that carno because I do genuinely think that there was one there. Like, there's a carno currently just trying to get into my house, which is interesting. But I'm going to assume he can't get into my house. Can one shoot from a Bronto saddle? You can't shoot from the saddle, but when you get off, you just stand on the saddle and you can shoot from there. So, like, yes, but actually no, but kind of. If that makes any sense. Alright. Oh, so. Take some time, do a little bit of building, maybe. We need a Dinosuchus saddle. Are you just a regular female Dinosuchus? With no mutations? You are, so you can go into the breeding pool. Let's put our tames in here. Is there anything in here I can just get rid of? Because it's kind of a lot of stuff to look after. Not really. Yeah, we can. We can get rid of one pair of that, one pair of that. There we go. Just for the convenience. My dog is about to start barking because something out there is barking. I apologize when it eventually happens. Alright, saddle. Right, so I'm going to get to work on the breeding hall a little bit just while it's dark. So what we need to do is we need to get these Dinosuchus in position. Now, I don't know how many I can fit in here. When I tested it, they should all... I should be able to fit one more in, basically, but I'm not 100% sure if it's going to let me or not. We'll see. But once this is up and running, we'll have XP forever, and we'll have the ability to get some damage mutations on our crocodiles ready for the dragon fight. I think their health is absolutely fine. That's why I'm just building the one breeding hall, because I'm not really planning on mutating their health much, if at all. But, I will double check that all of these are mutation free in a moment. Let's go through them now. Nope, 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 nope. No mutations. Because if we do have mutations, then they... Oh, hello. We got a mutation there. We got a mutation there. So they can't go into the breeding pool if they have mutations. Alright, I think we're good. So we got a stamina mutation and a food mutation. Both some cool colours. But yeah, not too important. It's going to be a lot of wiggling big crocodiles into position. It looks like they do fit, though. In fact, honestly, I might have squeezed them in a bit tighter than they really needed to be. Which isn't a terrible thing. Like, it's better that they're too tight than not tight enough. And then, what we're going to do now is the next row, which should, if I'm right, be able to squeeze in here. So basically, they should be able to fit tail to tail. Like so. So I think that's going to come out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 12 basically on each row. And I was going to do 2 rows, but I'm not sure we need to do 2 rows. I am trying to put a Deinosuchus as a Deinosuchus saddle. That's not how that works, like, at all. Honestly, 12 might just be enough by itself. We might not need to go any higher than that. Thinking about it. Because I'll be able to fit a few up on whatever floor the male is on. So, yeah. So this doesn't need extra floors. That's nice to know. Put him there. I need to figure out how we're going to get in and out of this building as well. Haven't quite figured that step of the process out yet, I will say. We'll get to it, though. Get him squeezed right up there. Wait, it can't be 12, can it? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Huh. They are pretty squeezed in, I will say. I didn't think I'd get this many in. I was planning on building 2 floors just of the females and then have the male on like another floor above that, but I don't think that's necessary. Off. And then last female in. Let's just get her into position so that nothing's sticking through the walls. And then that is this floor functionally done. If we could make these 2 move back a bit, though, that would be really nice. Just for the... not really, unfortunately. What about turn? Ooh, we can turn them. Ooh. Oh, but they don't like it very much. They kind of unturn themselves. So if I, like, turn her like this, when I get off... Oh, no, she seems to... She stayed in position. What about this one? Just trying to figure out where the door's going to go. So if I do that, I get off. Boom. Okay. Right. We're kind of cooking now. I'm kind of happy with how this is going. So we need some building materials. We need some stairs. We need a stair. We need 2 walls and 2 of those. And then we need some ceilings. Many as we can carry. Right. Where does the male fit? The male fits on the next floor up. With a couple more females. We'll slot the male in a moment once I've built the floor, basically. So stairs go like that. Can have a wall. Oh, of course, I picked up the wrong type of wall, haven't I? Because I am bright. I suppose we'll do these ones in first. And what we need to do, actually, is change their behavior so they stop looking at me with judgmental little eyes. They know what I'm doing to them. They know it's wrong, and they're watching me. Enable mating. stance. No, 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 not passively. Not passively, just passive. Just passive. Ignore group whistles and copy those settings. Right. Nope. They're still looking at me. They're still watching me. I don't like it. Why are they looking at me? Disable ally looking. There we go. There we go. Now they don't watch me anymore. There we go. There we go. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're no longer being judged for our actions by crocodilians. So yeah, then the ceiling goes across like this. And then on this floor here is where we're going to have the male and a couple more females and like the terminal to collect their eggs and stuff. I'm not sure if it's going to work because of the slight... They can slightly... They're slightly clipping through the ceiling. We'll have to see if it works or not. I might have to raise the ceiling by one of those little half blocks, but I hope not. Like this, basically. Alright, let's go and get some more ceilings. This would be super inhumane. This is pretty much how most factory farming is done IRL, to be honest with you. Like, yeah. Pretty realistic, to be fair. I'm so encumbered. Why don't I fill my RG with building materials? Why don't I do that? Why don't I be smart for once in my life and do something sensible? Like, put some building materials into my bird. Boom. Okay, building materials in burb. Too many building materials in burb. Burb can no longer move. Fuck. Can burb move now? Let's see. You overweight, little bird? No, 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 bird's fine now. Okay, cool. So it's just us that's the problem. I put like a few in the bird. There we go. Look at that. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, little bird. Come on. Get a move on, pigeon. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. So, you can't really get any closer than that. Oh! Oh, some of them seem to be clipping up. Oh, their tails are. Interesting. What do we think about moving it up by half a block? I think we have to move it up by half a block. I think we have to. I don't think the ceiling's going to work if we don't move it up by half a block. That kind of sucks, but we'll manage it. We'll make it work. Let's go get those little railing blocks. Is it these? These. Okay. Yeah, that's frustrating, but give this a try, and then we'll see if that makes it any better, basically. Because as it stands right now, the tails clipping up like that is going to be a hassle, I think. Like, I think it's going to cause problems for getting the next level of breeding stuff up. Was not expecting them to clip like that. Let's do this, and we'll pick up these ceilings. And a wall, apparently, because I'm an idiot. picking up way more than I mean to. I'm picking up the wrong stuff constantly, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't want to be stuck anymore. There we go. I'm free. Stairs. Put the stairs back. How are we going to do the staircase? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I think the staircase is going to be a little bit of a bastard to do, actually. I'm gonna go get another staircase, and we'll see if we can make it fit nicely. Do you have stairs on you? You do. Cool. It's like if I put a staircase there... Alright, pick this one up, because that's clearly not going to stay there. Put one there. And then one somehow clipping under here. If I pick up this stone ceiling, will it work? Like that, and then can I clip this stone ceiling back in? No. But I apparently can clip multiple ceilings around it. Okay, that might work. That might actually work. Let's see. So that one goes in place there. That one clips into it there. That one clips into it there. And that one clips into it there. And then there's no gaps. And there's a staircase. Look at that. Quarter ceiling might work, but I'm not sure what it's clipping to. Like, it feels like it's clipping to the main ceiling for some reason. The already present ceilings. But it is what it is. It's up and running now, that's all that matters. What am I doing? I'm dying of dehydration. Cool. There's still... Oh no, there isn't still a tail. I keep seeing my chibi and freaking out. This time I thought it was a tail sticking out. Do I have a staircase up? Yeah, I do, so I can grab a quick drink. These little staircases to get out of the water are quite important because I am an idiot and I keep falling in. I have fallen in so many times. Like, since I accidentally picked up this guardrail a second ago, I'm going to fall in there at some point now. It's going to happen. If I don't replace that guardrail soon, I will be in the drink. God's sake. This is why we have the pickup gun, because without the pickup gun, picking these up would be an absolute pain. No! How is your tail still up here? Is it this thing's fault? No. How is their tail still here? I don't understand. It's fine. We'll make it work. It's fine. I cope. I can cope. Cope with their stupid tails. Hey, Nilly, how you doing? Stupid crocodiles and their stupid giant tails the second I put a roof over them. Apparently they just don't like being roofed in for whatever reason. I say that like it's a surprise that they don't enjoy the conditions I'm putting them in, but what we're doing here is not humane. At all. Nice compound. It's becoming a bit of a humanitarian crisis, I will say, this compound. I was not intending on making something so evil. Could you just leave? Thank you. Getting sick of things flying into my little compound. I want turrets. I want some turrets so I can keep my privacy. Things keep landing inside my house. Okay. Right, let's just fill in the ceiling now. We should be good. I'm a bit flustered by the tails, to be honest, because they are kind of in the way of where I would like stuff to go. But it is what it is. Can we make a terminal? No, I don't have enough inventory space. Okay, let's drop some stuff off. It's not a compound. It's a beautiful, beautiful house. It's a lovely place where everyone is happy. All the tames want to be here. Not enough inventory space. Oh, wait. Why? Why do I not have enough inventory space? What do I need for it? Oh, 220 metal. Right. Crystal, electronics, and polymer. Right. Let's get crystal, electronics, and polymer first. How much was it? Can I pin it? Track. Ah, yeah, look at that. I love that. That's such a cool feature. Okay. So we can go crystal. We want 25. Electronics. We want 15. Polymer. And we want 60. And then metal's going to be the issue. That's fine. I think I got metal in these. Nice. Oh, I can't put metal back in it, can I? Fuck. Do that. Some food. I just want to build. That's all I want to do. I just want to build. Why is this such a pain? Right. Okay. Let's see. So if I now put you down right here, I want to see your range. Show range. It's bigger than I would like it to be. Can I make it smaller? How do I make it smaller? Please tell me there's a way to make that range smaller. Oh, here we go. Adjust the range. So if I try 4,000? That doesn't seem to have changed it. That does not seem to have changed anything. Why has that not changed anything? Wait, this is admin settings for the terminals. Okay, so this isn't settings for this specific terminal. This is admin settings for the terminals, I think. So if I make it like 1,000, let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing changes, but if we go hide range... Show range. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we don't need them to be much bigger than... I'd say 2,000. So it is changing the range, it's just not showing it. So if I then go hide range... Why are you still the same? Okay. Then show range. It's exactly the same. Alright, let's try bigger then. Let's try 3,000. This is interesting. That's exactly the fucking same. Alright, I'm gonna pick it up. Nothing's changing. Okay, it's just back to being huge again. Terminal settings. Terminal range. Aha. Aha ha 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 ha. I knew this would exist. Okay. 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 There we go. Just terminal settings. Right. Let's make it 2,100-ish. 2,200-ish. There we go. There we go. 2,200. Let's try that. Does that encompass the whole thing? I think it does, pretty much. 2,500 maybe just to be sure, but we definitely don't want it going over into the carno breeding area. But yeah, we'll try 2,500. That seems pretty much spawn. It's not even crossing. Yeah. We can up it a little bit again. 2,600. Right. That is absolutely perfect. Okay. Blacklist carno eggs is not a terrible idea, but yeah, right. So we don't need to show the range anymore. What we do need now is our male, who I believe is in here. Yes, he is. There is our wild male. The one that we tamed right at the beginning. Let's get a quick drink, and then we'll get to work on getting him in place and getting the roof on this thing. Decoration side of it, I think I can just do whenever. It's not that important, but... It was a wild male cat. Right, so it does exist. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was genuinely starting to question myself a little bit, so thank you. I will go back for it shortly. The roof on just a tiny little bit. I reckon we could get like 2 or 3 females up here, just, you know, just for a bit more use of the space. Because it's such a big space up here. There's no point just having a single male stood up here, is there? Like, if we can squeeze a couple of females in, why not? He is stuck. Can he turn around? We put him here. Can he breed with everything? I think he can. Let's copy settings of this one. Let's see if everyone starts breeding. Yeah, look at that. Look at everyone go. Look at all my happy little crocodiles doing the hanky-panky. Why is your paw on my staircase? Get your paw off my flipping staircase, sir. Oh god, I've made a terrible error. I've made a terrible... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I almost fell through the map. That's my fault. I deserve that. I deserve that for trying to ghost my way out of my own mistake. I deserve that. And her paw is still on my staircase. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. The dinos win this one. I'm not going to try that again. That was spooky. If I'd fallen and just got deleted, that would have been so sad. I deserve that entirely. Fuck. Okay. Oh. A little bit of a drink. Right, I want a few more roofs. As many as we can carry anyway. I think 2 levels of the roof should be enough to show us how much we can fit in here. How am I dehydrated again? Being under a dog pile of dozens of breeding crocs is not a situation I want to be in. I mean, I think if you're surrounded by that many crocodiles, your life is so short you don't really get to worry about it. Crocodiles, like... I'm not scared of many animals. I like animals. I'm one of those idiots who will probably die paying something he shouldn't. So I like animals, but there are a couple that just... No. There are a couple that freak me out. Crocodiles are one of them. Crocodiles, no. There's something about them, they're just... They will fuck you up. They just will. There's no negotiation there. There's no negotiation with a crocodile. If it decides it's eating you, which it probably will, you're just kind of gone. Can I get one more in there? Boom! Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly the amount of ceilings I have. Right, I'd like to see if we can slip 2 more females in here, maybe. Yeah, I think 2 should do. Terminal settings. Collect fertilized eggs. Incubate eggs. Auto-trap babies. Done. Someone didn't watch Steve Owen growing up. Someone 100% watched Steve Owen growing up. He was my fucking hero. And, like, I am a reasonable enough human being to know that I am not Steve Owen, and that if I end up in a river with a crocodile, I will get fucking eaten. Okay, we can get one there. If they all flick their tails up, if they all start throwing their tails up in the air, I'm gonna get really fucking annoyed at them. Alright, okay, there's 2 in. There's 2 in. Get 2 on the other side. I'm happy with our numbers. They're not huge. It's not the biggest breeding hall I've ever built. But it'll do. You know what I mean? It'll do the job. There will be crocodiles, and they'll do breeding. And we'll get ourselves some really good mutations from this, hopefully. Right, one there. And then we're going to try and fit the last one in. And then we just put a roof on these puppies, and we're good to go. No, you need to fit. You need to fit. Trust me, it's okay. Oh, they all fit. Look at that. Could fit like 4 more. I probably could, but I don't want them to start flicking their tails up and it be visible through the roof. That's my concern, is that if they start flicking their tails up and it's visible through the roof, it'll just look shit. And look how many eggs we're producing already. Like, it's gonna be fine. Okay. All of these females now can be removed from existence. Existence denied. And to be honest, right, we don't want to fill it too much, because if we fill it too much, it's going to be a pain to swap the male in and out. That is always a problem with breeding farms. If you fill the breeding farm up too much, then it just becomes really, really, really difficult to get the new male in and out. And I just don't want to have to deal with that. Why do I have a horrible feeling that I've built this in a way where it doesn't connect? No, I have! Shit. Shit. Shit! Oh no! Oh no! How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? If I go out by half on each side, will that work? Might work. Let me go get some half ceilings. If I go out by half on each side, that increases the total width of the building by 1. We should turn it from an even to an odd. Let's take these. Yeah, because it's an odd number. It's an odd number because we've got a door in the middle, so of course it's an odd number. Frick. I am so stupid. I am so stupid. I have an idea. I think I can fix it. 1 second. Right, 1 second. I need to get rid of you. I need to get rid of you. I have an idea. There is a way to put a roof halfway up. And if I do that, it'll work. Okay, we need quarter wall, we need quarter ceilings, and we need the walls as well. Quarter wall, okay. Right, so we need quarter walls, quarter ceilings, and some roofs. Right, let's try this. Looks like a sauna. These little ones, do they? Hopefully my carnos don't get too warm in there. Right, so then we go... Pick this up. Let's get the building tool, demo gun. Pick you up, pick you up. Do the same on the other side. Okay. Then they made of stone quarters, like this. And we go... Because we're going to want an overhang anyway, so we'll go an overhang. And then we'll go a little wall. And we'll go... ceiling. Come on, I know you want to... There we go, like that, like that, like that. Alright, and then we do the same on the other side. But we run really slowly, and we're really hungry, apparently, for God's sake. It's kind of frustrating how often I'm hungry. That, and then we do the same thing. We go overhang, little wall, ceiling. 2, 3. I bet it's just 3. 1, 2. Boom! Look at that. There we go. There we go. So now we get our overhang and we get our pointed ceiling on an odd numbered building. Yes. Okay. Where is some food? Jesus, I am. Cooked lamb chops will do. Okay. Need 2 of them. That is monumentally stressful. Right. Should have spent points on food. That's such a waste. That's such a waste. And I still need to eat food. Like, the same amount of food. It's just I need to do it more often. But yeah, potentially. 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 Right. And then we should just be able to snap you. Snap you. Snap you. Should just be able to snap from here. Like, it shouldn't need any more real reconstruction or anything fancy. It should just be all snapping. Of course, that one is a pain because it's decided it doesn't want to be in the right place. Just pick you up. And that gives me access to outside at least. Is that a crocodile foot sticking? It is a crocodile foot sticking out. I don't care. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with the crocodile foot later. Right, so. The roof is going to work nicely. I'll finish it and neaten it up later, now that I've basically just done the main structure. We've got eggs forming, so we're going to have a ton of XP from that. Quite happy with how that's come out, actually. Like, it's not amazing or anything, but it's fine. It'll look similar to these when they're done as well. Similar sort of style. Let's just get this half right. And then we need to go find that carno, and we need to go grab the carno that we tamed as well. Somewhere out there is the 150 carno we saw, along with the 150 carno we tamed. Probably bring my crossbow is a good idea. Now, where did I put my Dinosuchus? Where is Hades? Hades is right there. That's all we need. You're a very snappy builder. I'm quite bad at building, I think. Like, compared to a lot of people I've seen, I'm pretty bad at building in this game. But I'm getting quite happy with how this one base is looking. So, I think it'll look very... I don't know, almost like a cross between, like, a Roman permanent military base with, like, the square right angles and stuff and the tiled roofs. And maybe, like, a traditional Chinese house with the... Again, with all the right angles and the square roofs and stuff. Yeah, I like it. It's not the best, but I'm enjoying building this one. Try and build something a bit funkier next time, maybe. Right, so, male carno was around here somewhere. We've had this confirmed to us now. But where he's ended up is a complete mystery to me. There's no way that a level 20 Cerato has touched him. There's no way that anything really has hurt him. I can hear Megaloceros bopping around. What are you? Female level 20 Baryonyx is not touching a 150 Carno. That's just not happening either. As for the Carno that we have already tamed, 224 Carno, beautiful. Come out with 44 in melee, that's acceptable. 38 in health, not great. 36 stamina, 39 oxygen. It could be a lot better, could be a lot worse. We do already have some Carno, a decent Carno back home, so we'll have to compare them. But where is the male? There is no way that male doesn't also come out with good stats. If we can fucking find him. Do I get some honey for the Quetz, maybe? We can find some honey, maybe we get some honey for the Quetz. I'm getting very frustrated by this Carno, to be honest. Right, we flew from the Quetzal. What if we put the marker wrong? What if he's further back into the woods? Let's fly towards the Quetzal and we'll see. That's an aloe. Not very good aloes. You can drop honey from your hotbar. So, like, while you're flying, I think you can just press 5 and drop it from your hotbar, for example. So I think that would work. Because they'll follow it down. You'll have to drop multiple, basically. But they should just follow it down. Oh! Another Alpha Raptor. I can't be bothered. I just want my Carno. I don't think it was this far. Right, we'll stop here and we'll turn around. I'm going to fly towards where the marker is, and if we can't find him on the way from here to the marker, then we're just going to call it, and I'll have to hunt for him later. So I want to get back on our Quetz hunting mission. This is one of the reasons why the net gun just kind of breaks the game a little bit. Collective hallucination. It could be. Excuse me. Sorry for that. My throat is going. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why the why the net gun just kind of breaks the game, because it just makes everything super easy to tame. Like, taming a Quetzal with a net gun is just not a problem. It's not a thing. You just boop, and he's down, and you shoot him, and he's out. I'm gonna go this way a little bit. That's something over there, but I think it's just the aloes. I suppose he's green, so he's nice and camouflaged. But this is just kind of ridiculous now. Do you know what? Fair enough. He's a myth. He is just a myth. He no longer exists. Either he never existed and we all just hallucinated him, or he existed and he is now chosen to stop existing. Either way, there is no level 150 carno for us to tame. He is not a thing anymore. He has stopped being. That is really quite sad, actually. I should have just stopped and tamed it. I don't know. I didn't need to go get a trap. I could have just tanked it on Hades. I should have just stopped what I was doing, tamed the level 150, and then moved on. Not gone and tried to do something before coming back to him. I know what ARK is like. I know it doesn't like to play fair. I was so stupid. It wasn't just two 150s either, it was a breeding pair of 150s of a tame I wanted to use as well. Like, I've played thousands of hours of ARK and I've never had that experience, ever. And then today, just find it and fucking waste it. That's so vexing. He's somewhere out there laughing at me. I know he is. He's out there somewhere. He's taking the piss. He's hiding. He's mocking us from the trees. He's hiding in a bush somewhere, I bet. His little green body all sneaky and hidden. What the fuck? Dude, what is this? What are the levels today? Oh my, that's a 135 RG as well. What the hell is going on in this little patch of the redwoods? Something is in the water down here. That is a 150 doehead. I don't care about it because I've done enough stone farming to last the rest of my life. 135 RG, two 150 fucking carnos. And of course, a level 20 Serata just being a dick. I have to give up. I have to stop trying to find it, but I can't bring myself to give up on it. No. We're going back to base. We're going home. We give up. That's a level 100 doehead as well. An orange 100 doehead. Do tappies spawn in the forest? I never really go looking for tapaharas, so I don't actually know where they spawn. They're one of those tames that I just don't ever bother with. So I just never know where they spawn, where to find them, anything like that. I know they're not super common though. They spawn right near me on the volcano side. Ah, thank you, Ice. Maybe we try and find a tappy for this Quetz then. I think that's a more reliable way of doing it than getting like honey or anything like that. There's a Theory up there. Come on, give me a super high level Theory since you've been giving me super high level everythings today. Dinotherium 105. Stego 135. Okay, so the high levels are still a thing. Come on, Theory. Come on, 150 Theory. 150 Theory. 15, of course it's fucking 15. Oh, Tappy! Level 5! Level 5! It will have the stamina of a infant that has an iron lung. We should probably try and find a better Tappy, shouldn't we? But at least we know they spawn here. Right. Can Tappies be bowlered? Can't remember if Tappies can be bowlered or not. Let's go make a bowler or two just in case, since we're right at our base. And then we'll fly up the volcano and we'll see if we can find a Tappy. They can be, but Little Monster says they can be bowlered. I'm going to trust him for once. Just today. Just today. Because today I'm feeling good. I love my bridge. Alright. Out of everything I built, I really like the bridge. I don't know why, but I really like the bridge. They can be bowlered, but they run on site. Yeah, I remember the little pests. They're so annoying. Bowler. Let's see if we can make 5 bowler. Why am I encumbered? Why is my carry weight so high? Okay. Oh, my bird's carry weight is high because it's carrying 100 fucking ceilings on it. That'll do it. That will do it. Alright, there we go. We're going to be a bit faster now. Just a tiny bit faster. I'm sorry about that. Alright, let's go... Pteranodon 20. Tappy 5. We don't care about that Tappy. Do we kill it and just so it's out of the way? I'm not against just murdering it. Just, yeah, let's murder it. Wow, they're speedy. Look at it go. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, another ferry. Come on, what terrible level do we have today? 75. Not the worst I've seen, but still pretty shit. Another ferry. 15. It's like certain things you just find good ones of, and then other things, no matter how much you look, you will just never find a decent theory. I'm convinced that animals have got different rarities for their spawns. You can't tell me this isn't true. I won't believe you. I am convinced that the tames I like have all had their spawn coding changed. And it's a direct proportionate relationship between how much I like them and how rare good ones are. I'm convinced of this. Think about it, right? Baryonyx, you can never find a good Baryonyx. Theory, never find a good Theory. And why is that? Moss chops, you never find a good moss chops. And when you do, it wants you to give it a freaking fine dining experience. Rexes, though, I hate Rexes, and you can find good Rexes everywhere. So are they not this far up the mountain then? Are they down in like are they down in the forest area? The Tappies. We've only seen that one and it's just, yeah. Taming a level 5 Tappy will not do anything. It just won't be able to carry us. Can my RG catch the corpse? I'm tempted to just use the RG whistle to attack method and just winging it. Fuck it, we're gonna try it. I'm so sick of going in circles trying to think of ways to tame this Quetzal. I'm just gonna grapple to the RG whistle to attack. I'm just doing it. Oh, hello Alpha Raptor, what level are you? Level 30. Doesn't feel worth it. Level 75 Theory can wreck stuff, yeah, but like, it's not special, it's nothing, it's not that good. Level 75 Theory's, you know. 145 Parasol. What is it with the levels of everything I don't want? 115 Galley. Every single thing I do not want is just so well leveled right now. Okay, maybe not quite everything, but a lot of things, okay? A lot of things. Right, let's get a grapple, let's take our RG, let's do the whistle to attack method, and let's see if we can make it work. This theory is, after all... Sorry, this Quetzal is, after all, a test Quetzal. There is a more important Quetzal over yonder. Grapple. I'll take 3. And parachute will take 5. Okay. So, we're going to fly directly to the Quetzal. We're going to jump off our RG. We're going to... What are you? Oh, random level 55 female carno. Cool. Yeah, we're going to fly directly to the Quetzal. We're going to jump off our RG. We're going to grapple our RG. We are going to whistle the RG to attack the Quetzal, and then we're going to shoot the Quetzal down. We need to make sure that the Quetzal... Sorry, that the RG does not kill the Quetzal, though. It's only a level 5 Quetz. I don't know how much faster it is than my RG. You can whistle to move instead of attack. That is true. Whistling to attack might make it follow a bit closer, though. It depends whether the RG can catch it or not. Like, if the RG is fast enough to catch it, then whistling to move will work. But if the RG isn't fast enough, then I'll just whistle to attack, because we're not gonna get it anyway. If that makes sense. And I just don't know if we're fast enough or not. Oi! Angry kitty. Thylers seem less accurate in ASA compared to ASE. I remember in ASE, if you flew near a Thyler in a tree, that kitty was getting you. You were kidding. But I haven't been jumped on once yet. And I've seen a few of them fall out of trees. But they just kind of seem to limply fall out of the tree rather than fire at me like a missile of doom. Oh shit! Speaking of, there's one right there. Yeah, Little Monster could be right. It could just be that I'm getting lucky with the angle with which I am approaching them. Right. We'll land here. Get the RG stamina back. Ah! No! Come here! Come here, you little shit! No! What are you doing? Fucking stupid bird! Alright. Okay, we're up in... Is it space that pulls me up? Why am I not... I'm not pulling up towards it. Fuck's sake. Why am I not pulling up to... Mouse wheel. Ah. I'm not having a good time with this. Oh, I'm currently sat on top of the RG. I'm somehow on it. Does this work? This kind of works. Kinda. Nope, I'm shooting my own bird. I'm shooting my own bird here. This is absolute hell on earth. Oh, I hit him. This is so stupid. I hate this with every fucking fiber of my being. Where is he? Where's the Quetzal gone? He's there. He's going that way. I'm hitting my... I've lost it. I've lost the Quetzal again. I've lost the Quetzal again. There it is. There it is. There it is. This is so not good. I hate this. He's trying to lose me in the trees. Oh, I got him! Don't think I'm hitting him very much, though. He's gonna lose me in this tree. He's 100% gonna lose me in this tree. One of the Quetz tames of all times. Leave me alone, man. I'm doing my best. Oh no, I'm fucking my RG up here. My RG's gonna fall asleep before this goddamn Quetz does. Oh! Headshot! I got the Quetzal! Quetzal down! Okay. Okay. Right. Right. We need to get some meat. We need to get some meat in this thing, like, right now. Okay. That actually somehow worked. Somehow that worked. Can I put you on the taming tracker? Tames in progress. Okay, he's like waking up really quick. Shit, we need to get some prime meat in him like now. Carno! Oh, if I can get the shit level Quetz tamed, then I have faith that I can get the decent one tamed, okay? That's how this works. If I can manage this, then I have some belief in myself to manage the good one. How much raw prime meat does this shit one actually take? That's the question. Oh, he's fine. He is almost certainly not going to need tranks. That's so good. That's so nice. Do I just leave him? I feel like I should just leave render. I feel like staying here is not a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave render. I've got no berry tame on me because I'm a pineapple and I forgot to bring one. So I'm gonna try and get back to base and back to him with narcotics quickly, and we'll see if I can manage it or not. We'll see if it's necessary or not. It might not be necessary. He might tame. I'm looking at it and I don't think he will though. Fuck. Alright, alright, alright. We got this. We got this. We got this. Can make it. How does the cage thing work? I've never done this before. So, is it like a raft where when you stop moving the thing, the sort of material things exist for tames? Because I'm going to assume that when you're moving on a Quetzal, right, the buildings don't count as being buildings, and then when you stop, suddenly they count again? That's kind of what I think it is. Why is it? That carno's mocking me. That's what that carno's doing. Right, let's see. Do I have any narcotics anywhere? No. Where did I put my Bronto? Bronto with saddle. Cool. Should grab a few narcotics really quickly. And yeah, we've got time. We've got time. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh. Oh, well, that was helpful. You got like 2 berries that time. Okay, cool. 100 narcotics, that'll do. Then back to the Quetzal, which may or may not already be tamed by the time we get to it, but it's fine. Because this is all a learning experience. So it seems that the grapple strat works, but it's just a pain in the dick to do. I'm wondering we could probably test the whole Quetzal cage thing on like a Pteranodon or something, or an Archie maybe. So I think I'm thinking what it is that the cage doesn't exist while the tame is moving, basically. And then you stop and the tame suddenly exists. That's what I'm going to assume it is. Oh, this guy might just be tamed by the time we get there. Ooh, what are you? Level 20. Why do I feel like I've already looked at you and dismissed you? Hmm. 2016 says to never move the tame once the platform is made. What? Oh god. Fuck knows. Fuck knows how that works. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and not do it that way then. I don't think he needs narcotics. He's fine. You mean the captured Quetzal? Ah! So it's get the trap in place and then just don't move the taming Quetzal. We could give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? He says. But I'm not sure my level 5 Quetzal's gonna manage it. Exotic carrier. What is exotic carrier? What does that do? Come on, Quetzal. Tame. I'm getting quite nervous about you just being sat here. Babe? Water. Any sort of water. Thank you. Thank you. Just asking my wife to get me a drink. I can feel my voice becoming more and more froggy. Becoming a frog. We need some actual pros. Yeah, none of us are very good at the game, are we? Quetzal! Well, I'm excellent at the game because I tamed a Quetzal. Definitely first try. Definitely a high level Quetzal as well. So I'm gonna take my pro stars now. Shall we check what levels our Quetzal got? It got a whopping 1 in health, 0 in stamina, 1 in oxygen, 2 in food, 1 in weight, and 1 in melee. That is one good Quetzal, guys. That is like a good Quetzal. And it's still probably faster than my fucking RG. That's kind of sad. You'll understand why I tamed this when you see the other Quetzal, though. Because we tamed this as a test, just to sort of like see how the whole taming method works, to practice, that sort of thing. But more importantly, we tamed it as a breeding partner, because the other one is the opposite sex. So this means we have a male Quetzal just like in hand. It's the absolute worst possible level it could be, and food is still its highest stat. It's terrible. It's such a sad little Quetzal. It's such a bad excuse for a pigeon. Poor little depressing creature. I'm thinking we might just use the RG strat again. It did seem to work quite well, to be honest. Like, it got us the Quetzal, and that's all that matters, is whether or not it gets us the Quetzal. 50-50 on whether or not we... Yeah, I think we just try it. I think we just give it a go. The worst that can happen is it doesn't work. You thought saying that would summon Jorgen. I don't think he's, like... I think he's away for the weekend or something. He vanished quite early yesterday. So I think he's, like, away for the weekend or something. Why can I not make more of these? Fiber! I'm out of fiber. Okay. That's rectifiable, at least. Have sides in one of these boxes. There we go. Right, so we're going to get some fiber, and then we're going to get some more grapples, and we're going to go after the good Quetzal. And if we can get the good Quetzal, I'm going to feel amazing about life. Thank you, wife. If that Rex decides to come and have a go at me, though, I'm going to feel less amazing at life. I am going to walk in its direction, though, because fiber. I'm so sad about that. Oh, no. Can't be helped. Carno can't be helped. We must move past it. I'll either find it or I won't find it. And we might see it next stream, or we might not see it next stream. It is what it is. Carno, we must move past the... How's everyone's weekend going? We went to the beach yesterday. It was quite good. We took Oddy to the beach for the first time because it was his first birthday. But I hope everyone else is also having a good weekend. Sorry, my voice is just going. Oh, that's a bit better. Right. I'm going to make more grapples. And I'm going to test out how they work. So, if I shoot here, it's left click. Left click is what pulls me up. Left click. Then right click draws me out. Ah. There we go. Okay, it's left and right click. That was good. That was good to test, because we were not doing well. How do I disengage? C. C disengages. Okay. 100 arrows should be more than enough for the next Quetzal. As long as we don't kill it by accident, that would be absolutely fucking dismal if we manage that. Put its stats into stamina. Bring in a bit more food for me, because I keep getting hungry. Oh, there we go. Cook fish, that'll do. Right, let's go. Gonna go get the good Quetzal, which will promptly fall down onto the ground and get eaten. Knowing my luck so far today. I could bring spikes, I guess, but unridden creatures don't use stamina. I think they changed that with ASA. I remember something about that being changed. Something about creatures having stamina and sprinting and stuff. I could be wrong. But I remember reading something about them changing it. Maybe it was just that they wanted to change it rather than they did change it. God knows. God knows. I've checked that theory already. I see theories and I must check their level. I am simple man. I want good theory. We still need whatever creature it is we are doing the tech cave with, and I was originally planning for it to be theories, but we just have not found a single good theory, and I'm getting a bit concerned that we're going to finish all the bosses and just not have anything for the tech cave and just be kind of sat there. Like, I don't know what we need to do the tech cave with. I want to do the tech cave with theories, but we just can't fucking find any. It's not good. So this Quetzal here is a bloody good Quetzal, and if we can tame it, we will spend a lot less time flying around the map, because we will actually have speed. I will level this Quetzal specifically into just like speed and stamina. I'll get it to kill a bunch of baby Dinosuchus, you know, get it up a ton of levels, all that sort of stuff. But we have to actually tame it first for that to happen. And well, let's just say if that first attempt at taming is anything to go by, I'm not feeling super confident. Especially not considering we're going to be dropping it into the snow biome, which is notoriously friendly and fun. There she is. Okay, you ready? Are you ready for this? She is a beautiful, majestic 145 Quetzal. Alright, we're going to land. She falls into the river, I will cry. We're going to shoot the RG in the belly. And then we're going to go up. Really? Will you not go up for me? Why will you not go up? You are a bird. Fly. Absolute idiot pigeon. Just fucking fly. What is wrong with my bird? Right. Let's try this again. Do I have any parachutes? I do. Okay, let's try it with a parachute. Let's go. What we're going to do is we're going to jump off. We're going to parachute. We're going to pigeon. We're going to space, I think. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. Maybe. This is terrible. This is actively... I'm like hanging in the weirdest position possible. I'm hitting it though. I'm hitting it. This could work. I think it's faster than I am. Frig. And I'm being bounced around so much that I'm not getting many hits in. Especially not when I miss from point blank range like that. How am I missing? How am I missing? I'm not hitting enough shots to actually be getting this thing's topper up. I'm missing so many shots here. Okay, that works. Got another shot. Okay, I don't know how many shots we need to get into this thing. But at least we've chased it out of the snow. Come on, bird. Come on, bird. Go, go, go. Isn't this Giga Country? We're not mentioning that problem. Because if we mention it, we will manifest it. What is this Quetz doing? Where is it going? He's going up. He's going up the... He's still... One. He's like trapped. He's trapped himself. Oh, beautiful. I got a headshot. If he can keep trapping himself, that would be lovely. Can I hit his head from here? Oh my god, this is the best Quetzal ever. Guys, look at this Quetzal. Oh no, he's off. He's left. No! He was just giving up then, but he's decided not to. Oh, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. I'm stuck in a hole. I'm stuck in a hole. This isn't good. This isn't good. No, 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 no. I don't think he needs many more hits. He's quite injured. He's out. He's not out. He's not out. He was just... He lost aggression because it's been so long since I hit him, that's all. That's not good at all. That's so embarrassing. Come on. He's got to be close. He's going back to the mountain. He might be going back to the mountain. Come on, get yourself trapped again. Get yourself trapped again. No. Oh, we've chased him back to the mountain again. Yes, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We knock him out on here. He's so good. He's so safe. Come on. Alright, let's just give him a second. Try and space the shots out. Oh, I don't like this. He might have like a really low health star or something. All I can see is feathers. Okay, that's better. That's not better. Five. Is he dead? Is it dead? Or is it asleep? I can't get to it. 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 Come here. Oh, he's asleep. Oh my god. Fuck yes. Right. We need to kill something for prime meat, and we need to do it now. Let's get him on the hotbar. Tames in progress. Boom. RG. Oh my god, I don't know how many of these we're going to need, but we'll grab a couple of RGs first. RGs have got a little bit of raw prime meat in them. Probably could have brought some with us, but that would have been smart, and when am I ever that thing? But we've got 100 narco berries on us, and we have our Bronto, so we should have all the time in the world to do this tame. Like, it should be absolutely fine. Okay, there's 5. I'd like 10 before we go back. There's another RG right there. It's a lovely, yummy level 40. We can rip that to bits, no problem. We'll get 10, we'll go give it the prime, and then we'll go out and get more prime. But I'd like to make sure it's got enough on it that it's not going to end up hungry and not having food, basically. Right, that'll do. I'm going to end these raptors just because they're raptors and they're nearby and they spooked me. Because if they see it, they will attack it. Pretty much anything that spooks me right now must die. Including this scorpion. Okay, it actually had 2k health left. It was doing really well. Like, it looked really bloodied, but it was fine. Oh, I don't think there should be anything really up on this bit of the mountain that should attack it as well. Like, we should be really safe. Flipping beautiful. Absolutely flipping beautiful. That's what this is. I can't believe that the strat was actually just cling on to the bottom of my RG. That's so stupid. Gonna put these 100 narco berries into it. Okay, so 1 raw prime gives it 4%. It's gonna need at least 20 then. Probably 24, 25 just to be 100%. Okay. It's eating them quickly too. Oh, God. Level 30 RG. Stego! Dinosuchus with the Stego might get a few. Stego gives us 6. That's not bad at all, actually. Slightly trying to panic here. Trying not to panic even. Okay, he's only eating 2. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We got 6 from the Stego. We get like 4 or 5 from this RG. Come here, you little shit. Feed my new wings. Quetzal! I'm so happy to have Quetzals. Maybe, potentially, I should not get excited yet. I do not yet have a Quetzal. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited too early. I can feel it. Another RG's coming. Good thing about RGs is that killing an RG summons an RG. I love it. That's why I like them for raw prime meat, actually, because you just kill one and the rest are like, ooh, a body, and fly over to you. You don't really have to chase them down as much. And there's always more than one in an area. Okay, and speaking of more than one in an area, there is a Serato here. Okay. How much have we got on us? 24 on us. I think that's enough. I think we drop these 24 off and then we go get some more narco berries because its torpor is going down still. Oh. What about our tames in progress? 99%. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I feel like the only thing that could really get to it up here is probably an RG, and I'm not sure they are interested. They might be, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, just in case they are, I feel like I should kill them. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it just in case. I don't know if RGs are interested in Quetzals, but I don't trust the feathery bastards. So there you go. That is probably the easiest way to tame a Quetzal, actually. That I've been struggling because I started playing ASA a couple of times, and on one of my earlier playthroughs I tried to tame a Quetz and I couldn't fucking do it. And it turns out that's the way to do it, I think. Oh, that's like the easiest way, probably. It's just do that. Ooh, that's cool. Why have we not got any raw prime from that Archie that you killed? Not sure. So I think if I was like going to say how to tame a Quetzal on ASA, I would say tame an Archie and then grapple onto the Archie. That seems to be a really good way of doing it. Are there any bushes here, or is it just trees? Let's find out. No bushes. Some bushes. There we go. Kentra. Go away, Kentra. I don't care. Go away. Give it prime and then give it normal. I'd rather not give them any normal meat, because it does mean it's eating more times for less efficiency, which will reduce the taming effectiveness somewhat. Not a huge amount, I will admit, but more than I'm happy with reducing it. Now, where did that Kentro's body go? Are you... I don't know where that Kentro's body has gone. I was going to figure out if it was made of raw prime or not. I suppose we can take a quick trip down to the river and see if there's anything made of raw prime down here. Like that rhino over there, for example. Where did the rhino go? There's the rhino. What level is the rhino? 10! You made of raw prime? You're not. Interesting. Oh, but the baby is. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. That's all the raw prime we could ever need. And another rhino corn. Perfect. That is everything we need for this tame now. 100%. We've got another couple of hundred Nako berries. We've got 51 raw prime. We're done. We're done. Tame's done. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Why am I hungry? Oh. Because I didn't eat my fish meat. I was so worried about taming that Quetzal, even after we tamed the level 5 one, but it turns out taming the 145 was way easier, and I think it's because of the position we were on the RG. Like, when we were taming the level 5 one, our position on the RG was really bad, and we could barely see what was looking at. But this time, we were much lower on the RG. We were like actually underneath the RG rather than weirdly on top of it. And that did give us a much better vantage point to tame the thing. The mountain was an absolute godsend. Yes, I will admit that. I will admit the mountain did half of the work on the tame for me. No denying that. Gonna pump this guy full of drugs. And then I think we're good to go. We can probably just leave the area, and that way he is a bit less likely to get munched on. We got a couple of treasure maps, actually. We could look into those while we wait. You never know, we might get a Quetzal from... I think I have a Quetzal, actually. Ooh, red drop, but it's, like, not there yet. Maybe by the time our dude's tamed. He is 30% tamed. Alright, let's go home. How's Hermes for a name? It's a female. Well, we're going to breed them, so I won't use it until it's imprinted. So we could have Hermes, like, if I wait until I've got a boy, a perfect start imprinted boy, then Hermes will work. I very rarely name the wild tames, because I don't use them until I've bred them, basically. So... feels silly to use the wild ones because if they die, you just lost them. But once you've got them breeding and set up, you've got spares, it's fine. I know some people like to just use stuff, and that's cool. Like, I imagine you get more attached to your tames if you're just taming them and using them. An ARK playthrough where I just don't do any breeding could be quite interesting, actually. I might do that on the center. I've been thinking what I'm going to do is do the Odyssey playthrough of all the story maps, and then for the non-story maps I might just do like individual playthroughs and give them each like a weird little like a theme. Yeah, like a theme. And I think no breeding would be a really interesting theme for the center. Bosses would be a nightmare. Yeah, you'd have to really look for good tames. And the army that you bring to fight the boss will end up just being like a mismatch of everything good you found. You'll have like Theris in there, Rexes, a couple of Aloes. It'll just be all the random good shit you found. And I think that could be really cool because you get attached to everything as well. There we go. We're going to do that. We'll do that at some point. I'm going to write that down. Poor little Doed. Just getting bullied. Alright, I want to see if I do have a saddle somewhere for this Quetzal. Okay, not in there. Or there. This is why we need to get our storage up and running, because this is a mess. Equus, not Quetzal. Quetzal saddle platform. There we go. Quetzal platform saddle, not Quetzal saddle platform. Wow, the dyslexia hit hard there, didn't it? Well, I know certain things are going to be harder when you do silly fun ideas, but honestly, that's kind of the charm, in my opinion. Like, a lot of the time, ARK isn't a very hard game, so doing silly and fun stuff to make it a bit harder is cool, in my opinion. How are our beals doing? We have a lot of fertilizer because they're not putting... Oh, they are. They are. Everything's full of fertilizer. That's nice. We can get the Bronto out and start farming this up, actually. Let's do that while we wait. Yep, that is the point of the word challenge. There's a Rex right outside our base. Of course there is. Is he going to get killed by that Stego? I don't care. I'll kill them both. Oh, it's a 140 Stego. What is with the levels today? Jesus. Levels, the levels today have been absolutely bonkers. I mean, last time we did get that 150, last time we did get the 150 Gigantoraptor, so it just seems we're having good luck recently. Okay. Alright, seeds. It's not everything, I don't think. Let's get another couple of batches. Alright, so we've got Savaroot, Citronella, Longgrass, and Rock Carrot. That's the 4 crops, I think, isn't it? So then the rest is just berries. Alright, let's take this back. It's interesting because I'm probably not going to do that much taming soon. Except for Theres. Actually, for Theres. So we might end up having kibble just to tame Theres with. Because almost everything else we will have already tamed before we get our farm up and running, which is just silly. Right, so crops are... Let's see, Savaroot, Citronella, long grass, rock carrot. That's right. So then, rock carrot, long grass, citronella, and Savaroot. Why did I meet? There are only 4 and I'm still struggling. Savaroot. Okay. Then berries. We've got Maraberry. I'm gonna drop them once I've done them. So we've done Savaroot. Done citronella. We've done long grass. We've done rock carrot. Okay, so we have Maraberry. Stimberry, Knockaberry, Magenta Berry, Azula Berry, then Cyan, Verd. These are the new ones. Good old Meadow and Pinto. Why do I... Am I missing a berry? Or is this just not one that's necessary? Might just not be one that's necessary, but I feel like I'm missing a berry, to be honest. Quetz is at 50% and is starting to... Is he waking up or still sleeping? Let's see. His torpor is... going... I can't see his topper. I can't see if his topper is going up or down. It won't tell me the specific number. It's quite frustrating. Wait, why is he not tracked anymore? No, I want him to be tracked. Track! Track, god damn you! Okay, cool. What next? Where are we on our engrams? So if we look at where we are roughly, there's a couple of engrams I'd like to try out at some point next time. There is the Zeppelin. So we've just tamed a Quetzal. Is a Zeppelin just a better Quetzal? Like, oh. How early do you think we could get this on Scorched Earth? No. Just stop for a second. Stop for a second. Everyone, think for a second. How would this be good or bad at helping me steal wyvern eggs? Like, this could be funny. This could be funny for stealing wyvern eggs. I'm curious. I'm really curious. Okay, so we got that. We've got a clock, so we're gonna need all the black pearls. Turret it up. That's kind of what I was thinking. The thing I want right now though is this guy. I can't remember what his name. I know his name is supposed to say something. It's Sir something mate. I can't remember what it's meant to spell out. The dyslexia is hitting me really hard here, so I have got no clue. But I want this guy for my farm, basically. But that's, again, 100 black pearls. We're going to need to go, actually. Do you know what? We can change some of our signs, right? Survivor mate, that's it. So Quetzal taming can be changed to angler. fish taming. So that's what we need to do. Tame a frog can be do swamp cave. Male carno and megatherium stay the same. Set up crops is just done. Build main house and finish. No, I'll just do that myself. That's fine. And I'll probably just do the main house as well, because it's just going to be a big triangle. So that's where we're at for our goals. We need to take him an anglerfish, do the swamp cave. Could you sort him out, please, babe? We need to tame an anglerfish, do the swamp cave, tame a male carno, and a male megatherium. But I think that's all going to be done next time. Yeah. 75% of rhino cravings a goal. We'll need to get a Giga and a Kaka for those, won't we? Because they want their eggs. I think what we'll do for today is end it here. Because our Quetz, we'll get our Quetz, like, the Quetz is fine. I'm not going to load it in or anything. So that's tamed. But I don't want to start one of these new things until we've got the Quetz up and running. So I think we'll end it there for today. And my voice is going again because my voice is terrible. And I spent all day yesterday screaming over the wind at the beach. And I will see you guys on Saturday with a brand new Quetz called Hermes. And we'll get started on doing these goals. Next week we'll do the swamp cave. We'll take a dip back into the ocean and get ourselves some anglerfish. And hopefully we'll find a male carno and megatherium. We are well on our way to completing the first map of our challenge, though. Like, the island with a different tame for each boss. We're getting there. We're getting there. Our house will be built and everything, and it'll be really good. So, until next time, thank you very, very much for spending some time with me this weekend. I hope you've had a good time. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye. Can you hear him howling in the background? That's him saying goodbye to you. It's definitely not him sulking because we won't give him the attention he so desperately requires right this fucking second. Oh. What horrible thing did you do to him, wife?
Put him in the cry.
You put him in his bed. Well, Oddie says bye, everyone.